Go.
Oh, hi! I was worried you aren't going to make it on time.
Bullshit.
But it's exactly 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah.
That's 9 p.m. Eastern, by the way.
Okay.
Have fun and tell the boys I said hello.
What boys were those?
I don't know. Henry. L. Brooks. Good boys.
Quiet on the set. Cue Rob and Bob. Willie D.
C'est le Lounge Show avec Rob Scott et Bob Doyle, deux diffuseurs vétérans qui aiment s'entendre parler et qui réussissent d'une manière ou d'une autre à se supporter. Voyons si vous pouvez les supporter aussi bien. Voici Rob et Bob.
Applause, applause.
And it worked.
Applause,
right.
applause, applause.
So here we are again. It's another Saturday night, and I'm in Las Vegas. That would make me Bob.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
And that is confirmation that in the Eastern time zone where Rob is, I'll let him tell you exactly, pinpoint his location. But it's 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. And do we have to be this close up? You can count every zit, every blemish. Can we retract?
Yeah.
There, look at that. And we get more of the.
I was afraid our name tags are finally cooperating this week. I don't know why.
Well, because we paid the rent. We owed the money and we paid that money, and now look.
Well, the guy came by with that folded up piece of paper and he said,
"You
must pay the rent."
The guy came by.
And I said, "I can't pay the rent."
Oh yeah.
And he said, "You must pay the rent." And I said, "I can't pay the rent."
I haven't heard that.
Can't pay the rent. And then out of nowhere, this guy comes up. It's got his own bow tie. I'll pay the rent.
I'll pay the rent. Yeah.
My hero.
Gosh, I haven't
Curses
heard that.
spoiled again.
And there's
Probably
always
the
a
first
dog.
time I heard curses spoiled again. I think that was Electric Company.
Was it?
I think it was Electric Company and not like Sesame Street.
I was introduced to that in college. I always thought it was a bit of some sort, like, some stoner thing that they were bringing up.
It was, but it made it onto Electric Company.
Okay, that makes sense now.
I mean, go back and watch Electric Company.
I never watched Electric Company. I watched The Funny Company, which was a cartoon, and it's the Funny Company, and it's just for fun, you see. So come along.
But you are aware of Electric.
I'm very aware of the Electric Company.
And the star-studded cast it had.
The Electric Company to me is Second City TV.
There you go. For kids stuff.
Right. It's the secondary level of the things that I was consuming. Like I saw something the other day about Bugs Bunny. Maybe did I tell you this? Were you the one I told this to last week? A comedian talking about Looney Tunes just doesn't hold up. Okay. He says Looney Tunes just doesn't hold up anymore. He says, you've got this little bird with a speech impediment.
Oh, yeah, well.
And then he says, and then there's this bunny running around, and this hunter who's hunting this bunny. By the way, the hunter has a speech impediment, and the bunny is wearing a dress. And so I'm already left. It's kind of like, nuclear physicist kind of thing. It's the disgraced nuclear physicist approach. Where you go, yeah, that really, everyone had a speech impediment. The Sylvester Cat had a speech impediment. Daffy Duck. A Tweety Bird, Elmer Fudd, a lot of speech impediment
already, right? Yeah.
And Porky Pig had a speech impediment too. So he was going on and on about that. I thought that was pretty. I also saw another comedian say something I thought was pretty funny. He said a lot of people. I don't know the name of these comedians, by the way, Bob. The reels go by and I watch them. Sure. And he said everyone's complaining about violence now, how violent everything is now. And he said Cain killed Abel. He says, that means the third person on the planet killed the fourth person on the planet. He said, so forget about subways or the hood. He says, Eden was a badass neighborhood. You just don't. I mean, that's funny to me. The third person on the planet killed the fourth person on the planet.
I think I've heard that. I still can't place who it is, but I don't think that's the first time I've heard that. But
Well, I'm stealing it from someone. I'm Mr. Angry on this show on the lounge. When the lounge is open, I'm stealing other people's material.
Okay, and no one will know because there's no one out there.
But that's right.
And
We
yet
haven't even
still talk to each other like there is.
right.
3 minutes.
I like that. I like the illusion that we've created for ourselves.
Yeah, it's
basically.
a little. And when the aliens watch it,
So
that's gotta be AI.
I was
That's
on the
AI
phone with
stuff.
my son yesterday, and he was asking me about aliens. I think he was a little in the Big Orange at the time. This was pretty good. So he
Okay,
called and
okay.
we're just he calls and just, hey, just want to shoot the shit, Dad. And I go, okay, in my mind, okay, fine, settle in. And it's fun. I enjoy the hell out of it. It's not a chore. It is a delight to talk to Steven. But he was asking about aliens, and then I told him my East Side Station story, which I'm sure I've told you this, but every time people ask me about aliens, and this is kind of a true, well, no, this story
I don't know the story right off the bat. So for fuck just sake, tell it, ladies and gentlemen.
So there was a bar that advertised with the stations for years, and it was called East Side Station.
Okay.
And they were out east somewhere. And the thing is, they had a lot of money to spend. So I was always wondering, it's just one bar, and it's not even downtown Atlanta. It's like out on the east side. Anyway, it's called East Side Station. And one of the nights that they had that I'm reading the copy and I'm making the commercial, it's foam night. So
Phone or foam?
Foam
Foam.
night. And apparently the dance floor, you're up to your waist in foam.
Okay.
And
like
then
soap foam, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, right. Like soapy foam, like a bubble bath, I guess.
Right. Not like styrofoam.
No. I'm sorry. Right. Like a big bubble. So foam. And then there's a piñata.
Sure.
And the
other.
Why wouldn't there be? And when you break open the piñata, dildos come out.
Okay. Hang on.
So,
let's retrace our steps.
So this is what I'm thinking. And this is a long way around the barn, but follow me here.
That would have hurt, wouldn't it?
Alien species hovers over Earth, and they say, hey, I wonder if there's anything to examine here, what these folks are like. And they see people standing in foam hitting a paper mache mule full of sex toys, and they just go, no. And they just move. Yeah, right. And they move along.
Rumors were true.
There are colonies of bugs that are more educated than these people. So that was the conversation I had with Steven. It was a lot of fun, and he got to laughing at that. And then I'll tell you when I knew he had a couple of pops, because he goes, dude, that is and I just went, he just duded me.
He did.
I got duded.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Orange pop or not.
Right. And it was a delightful conversation. I'm serious. And I can't wait to come home and we'll talk a lot and blah, blah, blah. And then I came to find out today when I went and hung a ceiling fan at Samantha's house.
Wait, again? Or is this just the same one?
No, there's a different one.
Been on the horizon. Oh,
I did a few at our old apartment. And then at this place, I haven't done any light fixture.
This is the one that you were telling. You told me that this was coming, and now you have done it.
Yeah, that's it. That was it. I told you last week. So I went and hung the ceiling fan today, and came to find out that he then called them later in the night, and he was well on his way to La La Land by that time. Like I got him in the prelims, the warm up stage.
That's good, probably as it should be.
Absolutely. But I have a couple takeaways. One, just how great, because it's fun, and two, I can't recall. And I don't know about you, but I don't think when I was drunk or on my way to being drunk, I ever thought, I'd like to call one of my parents.
I'm going to call my mom.
Right. So
Right.
that's a compliment to me, man, that Steven's on his way, got a little buzz going. He goes, I'll shoot the breeze with the old man.
Absolutely.
I thought that was kind
Unless
of.
he thinks he's getting away with it. Which, normally I wouldn't think that was Steven, but you've told me some things recently where I go, well, maybe.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny about that, because now I know, as I'm now 6 years sober, you weren't fooling anyone. You were not fooling anyone.
I know. That is really eye-opening, because you really see the contrast.
Yes.
You go, and especially if it's similar behavior as any that you did, oy, that's the worst. When you see that mirror back.
Yeah. Or that's why some of the old lounge
Even
recording.
if it's not particularly bad, it's just drunk.
Right.
It's just like,
but when you listen to yourself saying whatever it is, like when we'll listen to old lounge recordings that you'll dig up, and I'll go, that's just painful. the point that always blows my mind is when I was saying that, I really thought it was cogent, sharp, creative. Diction was perfect. Hey, everyone, listen to this. This is wait till you hear what's about to happen.
Absolutely. Again, that is the thing where you go, wow, thank God I got this out and the world got to experience it.
Yes.
And then you listen to it and go,
Goodness me, what a chassis we went right.
That's exactly where you're at. And you're going, wait till they hear me sing this. Wait till they hear this. This is great.
You've just been waiting for that drop.
Goodness me, what a chassis we went.
Oh, what a good. That's so good. And it just, you want to know the whole history.
By the way,
of this
your
guy.
last one, you.
Oh, he froze again. Oh yeah, the guy who was.
Am I back? Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember now what he was singing, but the split screen guy.
That was a good one. Bob finds these old recordings of local television, like people are. It's really good
and
stuff.
Really owning it too, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of those where they really, especially like in the 80s, these girls who were trying to do Pat Benatar stuff or whatever, and they thought they had the edgy look down and the look on their face, and it's just so painful.
And these guys still think they could be doing the guys who are singing that Bob sends me, like this guy.
Oh, goodness me, what a chassis.
He's giving it all, man. He's giving 110%. He's dancing around in some shiny coat and bad shoes, and it's just great. Speaking of that lounge-esque stuff, the whole I forgot about the whole Steven purpose of the call was he sent me a tune via Spotify. And he goes, do you know this guy? He can really sing. I saw this clip from a movie. Anyway, the movie was Rio Bravo, which is a John Wayne classic Western. Okay. And the singer was Dean Martin. And Steven's going, this guy can sing. And I'm going,
how is this even possible?
Yeah. How is that possible? Because I turned the kids on to Sinatra and Nat King Cole. And
he's heard him a million times.
So the only thing I can think is he didn't know that was Dean Martin.
Right.
And then I said to him too, I go, he can act. I go, he's not like Elvis. Dean Martin actually could sing beautifully. And then he was pretty good in movies. He was in The Sons of Katie Elder and Rio Bravo. And then Steve, when I get home, let's go through I go, I've got those on Blu-ray, which I do, those old classic Westerns. Wow. And so he seems to want to get into that, which makes as you can imagine, that makes my day. He did it. I didn't go, now sit down, son. And, your dad's going to teach you about Westerns. But since he said, let's do this, I want to watch some of these. So he was fascinated by Dean Martin, the Rat Pack, the whole thing. He didn't know about Ocean's 11. He thought the George Clooney version was an original, right?
Oh, sure.
He didn't realize that Sinatra and Sammy Davis. And so I felt like old man dad telling these stories. And no, it was they were making the movie. And then they went to the nightclub at the end and they partied. And he thought that was pretty slick.
Right. There's lots of YouTube about it.
Yeah, which is interesting that he didn't. But I mean, we all can't go to every possible venue of every possible thing on YouTube, right? But that he didn't know that much about Dean Martin. And he kept going, man, can he sing? And I thought, yeah, he's got like 8 billion albums.
I really would like to hear exactly how he said it. Man, can he sing?
It was really like that almost, Bob. I appreciate the fact that almost 100% of the time I exaggerate. And I give all the people the characters in my story, they get a weird voice. But in this case, he really was like it was
Dad.
Well, yeah, it wasn't like that.
No, I know.
But he
distinct. Have a drink.
Yes, it is have a drink. Anyway, Dean Martin. So those are a few of my little tidbit. That and hanging a ceiling fan and playing with Millie. And and you were looking when we were in the green room, you were wondering about my background. This is Venetian Fest, the Venetian Festival, which it's going on right this moment in Lake Geneva.
Oh, okay. So where is this?
That's Lake Geneva. Let's see if I can point. That is the Hilton right there. the Hilton Hotel. This is the Riviera's down here. And this is like we pulled up this pier back here where all the big boats are. That's where the big boats are parked. And if you were to go there, that's where you fell in the water.
Oh, okay. All
right. So, and then they set the festival. I'm trying to point wrong way. I suck at this. There we go. All that is the festival, the rides, the Ferris wheel, the whole shebang. And we used to, when we were a little older, like 15, 16, that was a big deal. You get in the boat, you go all the way down the lake.
Yeah, man.
And you go to Venetian, but usually with a cute girl, or hopefully, let me say not usually, hopefully. Wow, Dean Martin, good. Tracy's with us. Hey there, Lat Bad.
Lat Bad watching the lounge show.
So I thought that was appropriate. In fact, if you have the Lake Geneva camera, if you could do that one, there's going to probably be packed. It'll probably be packed with people because they're all on that camera.
I would love to see that. I don't have, if you can send me the link, I don't have it handy, unfortunately.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm sure I can do this. Hold on. Let me see. Lake Geneva camera.
I have some camera, but it's not that one. It's the
I'm going at it. I'm going at it here. Which I can never see anything, and why does it matter?
Footbridge. That's what I have. The footbridge.
Oh yeah, the footbridge.
I almost left this show. I almost just shut the show down by accident. And
the email is sent.
Email.
Yeah.
Oh, who are you sending it to?
Send Bob
me Facebook Messenger.
Okay. Now I'll do it again because it's copied. Hold on. Facebook Messenger. Bob Doyle. That's you, right?
I don't know. We'll find out when you send it.
All right. Hold on a second. God. Hold it, man. I got divorced for a reason. Okay, it's there.
Right.
It's on.
Yeah. Now let me get that in here.
So I got these new glasses because I can see better, these readers, but then they're like 3,000 sizes on my head. I look like, a cartoon character. And so I was going to wear my old ones today. And then I thought, I can't see anything. So I don't care what I do.
Pardon me.
There we go.
And I guess we need to start that stream.
Yeah, you have to hit the button.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't look very Venetian festival-y yet. It's only 8:15, so.
But it's still pretty.
It is pretty.
I wouldn't mind being there.
No.
What's the temperature there, Rob?
Weekend
special.
Oh, yeah. We haven't done weekend special in a long time, have we?
No. It's
now that I think about it.
Weekend special. 104 freaking degrees. That's what it is, Rob. 104, and it's 6:17 at night. That's not right.
No, it isn't. 83 clear skies here in Atlanta. 69 degrees on the 69, and let's see what the humidity is. 66%, but that's at the lake.
I'll take it.
Yes, 69 degrees tomorrow.
Just want to crawl right through the screen.
Tomorrow's going to be
on the edge of that fountain and let the
sunny skies tomorrow, Bob, and 73 for a high there in Lake Geneva. That is pleasant. That is nice. We like that. So, 81 degrees in Atlanta.
That is out of hand.
But that looks really nice there. Venetian Fest. Yeah, see? Tracy's right. We should go to, you guys should go. You should go to Venetian Fest. And look, there's on the left-hand part of our screen, boys and girls, there's a boat just crawling along. Oh, and they shoot off fireworks. And then on the last night of Venetian Fest, which I'm guessing will be tomorrow night, the boat
My true love gave to me.
Pardon?
My true love gave to me.
Oh, and they'll have a boat parade. And everybody dresses up their boats with tons of lights and all. It's really nice. I mean, and a lot of those old classic boats, old sailboats with lights coming from the mast and everything. It's really something.
Wish there was a way we could zoom in.
There actually is. Bottom right hand. If you
I see.
There's a camera icon. There you go. But it's not a good resolution. I have this same one on the Chuck's camera, and it's crystal clear when you zoom in.
Security, I'm going to want you to take a look at this guy. He's walking in. He's got an, okay. Well,
yeah. And over on the left-hand side there is where we had to.
Here it is.
There it is right there. Yep. That's it. That's where the little gate was. And we went around and the po-po got angry and Bob fell in the water and it was one hell of an evening.
Which we've recounted numerous times.
I was going to say, we say it every time we bring this screen up, but it's the same as I said, the mighty banks of the Chippewa. And then you say that every time you show.
I'm just watching these people enjoying 69 degrees and 66 humidity.
Yeah. And a lake is right there, obviously. There's a
Oh.
beautiful body of water.
Oh, it hurts.
And that's where Lloyd Andy had his reception in the upper deck there at the Riviera, which they cater, weddings and so forth. I remember he wouldn't let me do Alouetta at his wedding.
I remember you telling me that probably, but the last time you told us all that's where he had it when we were
Okay,
looking at the screen. I
okay.
don't care.
All right.
You can do it. I do it. I know we all do it.
Well, I mean, Tracy might not know, although now she probably knows all the stories too, because she is a faithful loungeite.
At least for the first 5 minutes, or a 5-minute segment, at least 5 to 10 minutes, she generally will check in.
So you know how when we do every year, I always tell you about how I bought the new calendar. Speaking of me repeating myself, every year I go, oh, I got my new calendar.
Yes.
And they're starting to send me coupons already. It's like people putting up Christmas decorations before Halloween to me. You shouldn't send me. I'm not fired up about the new calendar yet in August.
But the savings, Rob, with these coupons. What are you kidding me?
Is it coupon or coupon?
Oh, God. I say coupon.
Okay.
I do not say coupon. I get it. It probably is coupon. However, I grew up with coupon, and I'm not going to change it now, sir.
No, you stand your ground, Bob. You stand your ground.
I think I will. I think this is the hill I'm going to die on.
So I've been babbling on about ceiling fans.
I got nothing.
You got nothing.
You know what? I probably do, and I'm telling you, here's what I've learned. My sleep. I'm going through probably one of the roughest periods of sleep problems that I've ever had, and it's right after I get the Oura ring, so it's in my face. I can't sleep at all. Oh, we can't get through without. I hope you got the menu. Do we have the menu?
I've got the menu.
Okay, good. So, but no, I've just not been sleeping good, and I feel like I'm going to start seeing things pretty soon.
Oh, no kidding.
It's really been shaky, and I'm and just trying to catch up.
You're saving money on drugs.
Naps and yeah, so I'm just most of the day I've just been kind of a zombie. I think this is the most personality I've shown in 24 hours. So I saved it all for this. And I won't have anything left.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Downstairs, I'm going to have leftover pizza, which I made the pizza. Well, I did the dough, and I put together my pizza and stuff. But every now and then, so we'll do Joe's or we'll do ours. And this week was ours, and it turned out great. I think I've dialed in the dough for the Las Vegas climate, which was a problem. But
actually, for those for those at home, it's true. Everything's different in that arid community. I'm not kidding. Like, if you think it isn't, you're wrong. The alcohol treats you differently. Elevations, all that crap is real. When I visit you guys, I find that I have to drink so much more water to stay hydrated and all that.
And I know that's something that this summer, I mean, I do drink a ton of water. I got water bottle stuff all over the place, but it's still not enough. When it's been triple digits for weeks and weeks and just really hardly any relief, it just, after a while, it's a slow suck, and you just don't feel good. You just don't feel right. And you're not connected. And it's just, it's a real thing, and if you don't stay up on it, this is what's happening.
It's a slow suck.
You look terrible, Mr. Waturi. You look like a bag of shit stuffed in a cheap suit.
There you go. Right, suck. That's such a good scene, and she makes that face when she's watching him do the suck thing.
I heard somebody on some podcast, I'm sure, because that's the only other people I ever listen to besides the ones I live with. So they must have been talking about just the idea of coming around on Joe versus the volume. Okay. There's the whole idea of it. First they didn't, and then they did.
I can identify.
Yeah. Luckily I think I was.
No, you jumped in with 2 feet, man. Yeah, you were on board immediately. You saw right through the.
But I think you did set it up nicely. You gave me the frame of like, no, this, like, just in case you think this is a bad movie, it's not. Or something like that. I'm guessing.
Stay with it, kind of thing.
I doubt you said I hated this movie. Watch it, because God knows I wouldn't. I can't watch the ones you tell me to watch that are great.
Have you thought much about luggage, Mr. Banks?
No, I never really have.
No,
It's the central preoccupation of my life.
It's the central preoccupation.
I'm due for it. I haven't seen that. I mean, God, I don't even know. Long
I
time.
have a
That
copy.
and Let It Ride. What a great double feature that would be.
Yeah, Let It Ride. I'm glad I turned you on to Let It Ride. I'm kind of proud of that one, only because I think, again, it's one of those movies when you and I, oh, look at the yummy pizza's going in the oven right now.
Thank you, Amber. So it'll be nice and warm for me when I get down there.
Yeah, we're running out of time. Speaking of food, I might as well then.
Oh, yes, absolutely, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
it's
wait, I
time
have to
go.
find it. I had it queued up, and then let's see, date is what is
I probably screwed it up asking for the link.
no, not really. It was yeah, let's see.
I just read your tag. Anyone else, I wouldn't laugh.
Good. Because I really try. And spiritual was tough for me to figure out how to spell.
It's even better.
I'm going, I don't think that's
spiritual.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking at it going speckle, spackle. What the?
That's funny. All right, we got to get there. Menu.
Yeah, menu. Bring up the menu, and I will hopefully find.
Oh, see, I didn't it wasn't showing on my. Okay, here we go.
I'm trying to find appropriate music.
I peeked.
What?
I peeked at this breakfast specials.
Oh, you did?
I couldn't wait.
Well, here we go. This was Thursday because I got tired of doing fish fry all the time, Bob.
Oh, sure. Okay, fair enough.
So I went with this would have been 2 days ago, Thursday's menu, and the breakfast special looks really good to me. The Monte Cristo? Are you kidding?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And $11.75. Come on, and they've got a little something with it.
Sure they do. I mean, and also Swiss, cheddar and Swiss and American. Well, I guess you get to pick, right? But it's a cheesehead omelet. Cheesehead, man.
Wow. Okay, that's great. Yeah.
And then, of course, a buffalo wrap sounded good to me too, though, with the tenders, a lettuce, tomato, mozz, buffalo sauce, chips, and the soda for $10.
It's a great deal, and if the buffalo wings are good,
I would imagine they are.
But I would too. I would too.
And then a loaded potato soup with that express lunch. I could go with a buffalo wrap and a bowl of soup.
It's 69 degrees outside. A nice bowl of soup is just
and only one
worth it.
thing on the dessert menu. And what is it?
It's my chocolate cake.
Yes,
$6, ladies.
Bob gets to have his chocolate cake, a bowl of potato soup, a buffalo wrap, which only cost him $10 at Daddy Maxwell's.
Oh man, I'm telling you, August 22nd. What does that mean? Does that mean that's when we're going to go and be there at Daddy Maxwell's? No, wait, that's today. That's the date today.
Well, anyway,
right,
I always remember to go to get Daddy Maxwell's for you. Oh, and by the way, here's something too that I did the other day, and this is totally stupid, but what the hell? So now I'm starting to work from home on Fridays. Right? I never did this before.
Okay.
But I do it now because
why not?
Why not? Exactly right.
Right.
That was the reason I'm going. I'm allowed to do it. And for 5.5 years, you go, oh, you should go to work.
Yeah,
so
but
anyway,
at this point, yeah.
Yeah, I'm right. At this point, I'm going, what's going to happen? So anyway, yesterday I get up, but I got up early. This whole non-drinking thing still amazes me. So I got up early and I went and ran errands before work. I got the emissions done, and I went and got muffins at the grocery store, and I got gas, and I was home by 8:30 and fired up the computer, and now I was at work. And I thought, errands before work, fascinating to me.
Right.
Just fascinating.
This is age and
it
priorities. And
because for like 100 years, I would have just been proud to be awake at 8:30. I did it. Okay, I'm at work. And now I already ran 3 errands and was home having a nice fresh muffin and a wonderfully brewed cup of tea.
So what kind of work do you find yourself doing at home?
Editing, Writing. I'll write copy. I'll edit shows. I'll post podcasts.
Are you VPNing to a service to do your editing, or are you editing locally?
Everything comes off the cloud, our own cloud. So basically it's the Borg. The laptops that they give you at work really don't have a lot of hard drive space, and that's fine because you're not supposed to use it to store anything. You just deal with everything's on the cloud, which I love. I boot up that computer and I'm at work. Right. All the passwords, all the everything, all the quick keys, everything is on that computer, and I just plug it into this monitor and use these speakers too. It's kind of fun. Instead of at work, we edit a lot with headphones on because you just sit in your cubicles, and it's kind of nice, like the old days, to actually have speakers and edit without headphones on.
Seriously, this is my speaker system in here. This $25 piece of crap, and these headphones suck. I did my audio book for this company, for this guy I'm in, and I'm listening to the files that the studio sent back to me, and I'm going, this sounds like crap. I can't send this. What is going on? It sounded compressed and weird, and I wrote back. I said, man, what's going on? And he said, well, I mastered it. It's just how I'm hearing them through these freaking headphones.
Yeah.
I got to get something. First of all, I got a burp like a mofo, man. That last sip did not process properly. All right, it's 6:30, and you know what that means. It's time to watch.
You've been watching
Let the guy
Lounge
dance. Come on.
Show with Rob Scott and Bob Doyle. Join us every Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m.
Not the keyboard
Eastern,
player,
and tell
boys
your
and girls.
friends
It's
and
our
family to
dancing
do the
buddy.
same. After all, we do it for you.